Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. I did film an intro for this, but I filmed it in the dark. In today's episode, well, when I was filming this, I was under well, I'm always under pressure, but basically I went to do this job and the tiler was starting on the morning. I was supposed to be in the week before. It's just a strip out job. He's retiling the walls, and yeah, that was the job. But unfortunately, because I'm so far behind, I turned up on the same day he turned up. These shower screens are an absolute pain to get out. I don't know if there's an easier way. If there is an easier way to get these out, let me know. But all I did is covered it in carpet protector because I knew it was going to break. I've been that busy, I've got that far behind on my jobs. I'm just trying to keep up. I've literally been around 4 or 5 already this morning. It's only, well, it's nearly the afternoon now, to be fair. So I'm not going to waffle on too long. It's depending how long the video is, I might include a couple of other bits at the end of this. Bathroom rip out, I don't know. I'll just see what footage I've got. I've got no end of footage. I've not been filming as much as I have been just because I've been busy. And you guys will understand when you get busy, you just got to concentrate on what you're doing. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this episode, whatever content is in it, and yeah, we'll catch you straight on the job. So this is this job. We've just got to get everything out. The tiler's already turned up actually. These are all on valves anyway, so I think I'm just going to valve them off there. We can cap them off and then we can put new valves on when we come back. Disconnect that electric towel rail, take that rad off, take this toilet out. Hopefully that's on flexes, and then we just got to take that screen out. It's having all these towels extended round, new flooring. That toilet's actually going back. That's going back, and it's just a new vanity unit. Let's just see if these work. If not, we'll turn the water off. The waste is coming out of the floor. Normally you get a void under the vanity unit, so you can elbow that back and then up. At least they've bolted it back properly and not stuck it back. So it's just a case of undoing these. I've disconnected the trap behind there, so when we get these off, this basin should just pull forward. Right, that's all disconnected. The pedestal came off in one because it stuck to it, but I'll break that off, take that to the van. These towels need to come off as well, and then brackets need to come out, and then we'll just cut that waste down as low as we can, and that should be ready for that vanity unit. There's no fixings in this toilet, so it's probably just, oh, this one's got one in, no it hasn't. So it's probably just stuck back, so we cut that silicone off this. Once we get them 2 screws out, it should pull forward. At least they've done it on a flexi, makes our life, well, it's the only way you can do these. Get that off, and then we've just got to disconnect that one. Disconnect the bugger on that one. Red brick dust. I've just siphoned this out of the toilet because it makes it a bit easier. So I'm going to put this toilet out of the way because that's down for reuse. Rad off, and then if I can get this screen off today, I will. If not, I'll have to come back, take the screen off when I've got a bit more time. The problem is these are stuck in here. So there's the profile screwed on the wall, and then that screen's stuck in. So it's whether I can get it off without breaking it. The glass might pop everywhere, so might put some carpet protector on there first, and then if it does break, at least it's contained. Just whip that system off. These toilets are tremendously heavy and there's nothing to get hold of, so you just make it a bit lighter to carry. Right, turn them valves off. Always make sure your valves are holding just by opening your air tap, and then always make sure you cap your TRV this time of year, well, any time of year, because if that opens up, you will literally flood the house. Make sure that stops. There'll always be a bit of pressure in the rad, but if the pin's stuck, no, that's holding. So we can just whip this rad off and cap them pipes. That went. Yeah, like that. That's what I thought was going to happen.
Can you hold it, or? Does it roll?
The shower's come on for some reason. Why has the shower come on? Oh, the whole lot's going now, Pete. I don't know why that shower's decided to come on.
Let me move my coffee out of the way.
I thought that was going to happen. That's not the first time it's happened. Alright, I'll try and get this out without damaging anything. That's why you put the carpet protector on it. The whole lot's going to go, mate.
It is.
Yeah. Let me get my bucket.
Clean all stuff out. Drop on the carpet, on the tile rather than my dust sheet.
How well is it held together?
Seems to like it at the minute. When it goes, it will go because the bottom's half missing.
Yeah, I see that.
Move your bucket out of the way.
I was going to try and let it drop in the bucket.
No, hold on. Just drop it, drop it.
Drop it.
Get that out there. Hold it on the floor, like that. Yeah. Oh God, it's down.
It goes everywhere. Problem is, the way these are put in, you really do struggle to get them out without breaking them. It's not the first time I've done it. I mean, this is going in the bin anyway, but once we get all that glass out there, we can unscrew the screws wherever they are. And yeah, the better ones are the ones that hold on the neoprene washers. Because you can pull the washer, you can pull the strips out, and then you can pull the screens out. These are just flipping impossible. This will be the day that I die. That's half the profile off. Half the profile off. Well, I can have to clean all this, get some water solve on that for when the new screen goes on. I can probably do something better with the silicone in. What do you reckon, Pete?
Take photo of it, so that.
Yeah, we can probably do something a little bit better than that. Yeah, you can use that as that. All my screwdrivers around the Pete. Yeah. In fact, every tool in the box is a hammer. Yeah, just whack anything, mate. It's only a screw. Tools are there to be used, aren't they? Not looked at. That's all stripped out for me today anyway. So the tiler's already moved his stuff in, and we'll be back at some point. New, as I say, new vanity unit. That's going back the same. That's going back the same. New screen and re-silicon everything up. So it shouldn't be too bad. I had to make a new handle for my plunger. The benefit of this handle, you can extend it if you need it. I need a new plunger. I think these must be tamper-fed. But it's got the job done, hasn't it? There's a cleaning eye there. This is the other side. They're all going down fine. So I think it was just a blockage in that end one. It turns out I need a new plunger. It's ages since I've had to, well, I've done unblock drains, carry a full set of drain rods in the van, but that was just blocked in the pan on that, probably just blocked in the pan connector or the trap, so it went with the plunge. The good thing about my plunger is if you want to extend it and get far away, you can put an extra long bit of 28mm copper on there. But no, it got the job done. If it works and it, you know, it does the job, it is what it is, isn't it? I actually could have fixed that one with carpet protector as well, thinking about it. If I'd put some carpet protector over that bowl and flushed the toilet, it probably would have unblocked it. So that's two things the carpet protector could have done me for today. Been called to this job, know what water, that pump stinks of like burnt out. Let's flick it onto, I'll have to shut these gate valves off here, because it's done on like a header, not a header. There's no check valves in there, so you have to switch one off, otherwise it will just pump around itself. I would say that pump's burnt out. That gate valve's about and goosed. I would say it's never ever been changed over. It can smell like burnout, but it smells like burnt out motor. That's pump 2, we'll switch that one off. We'll switch pump 1 ski on. Let's see, the cylinder's up to temperature, but it's probably not getting to the far end of the building because the secondary return's gone. And hopefully this pump works. That pump works. So this return temperature's dead. So we've only got 40 degrees on return. That's working now. That pump's goosed, I can tell you. It stinks. Boiler's working, but the pressure's low, so we can top that up. It only does this little circuit here anyway. It literally heats this cylinder. Fill loop's leaking a bit, not the end of the world. Literally the pipes, that's cold in, and it drop down, flow and return into the cylinder, and that's it. That's all it does. Secondary expansion vessel on there. But the boiler's working, I think. It's at 78 degrees, but the hot water's got to temperature, but it's not circulating around the building on that return. I can test that pump, but it absolutely stinks of burning motor. It's absolutely red hot as well. The problem with a system like this is because it's not got automatic changeover or anything like that, you have to physically close the valves, otherwise all it would do is circulate around that little bit there and not go around the system. It's like the old-fashioned way of doing it, but nowadays you wouldn't pipe it like that. You'd either put check valves in there, or you'd have a twin-headed pump where you could flick it from one over to the other. It's just how they've done it. That pump will be older than that one because they're the original Grundfosses. The yellow ones. These are bronze pumps on the secondary return. You can't use standard heating pumps because it'll just rot out. So I'll put it down for either a new pump head or a new pump in there. I mean, I can test it, but I can tell you it's knackered. It's boiling hot and it absolutely stinks. So yeah, that'll get the site some hot water back on anyway. I say it probably would have come through if they'd left the taps open hot enough. It's just that it's such a long building, and they only reported it in one room, and then they've reported it in other rooms. But that's getting up to temperature. So this temperature gauge here will pick up. We're already at 60 now. So if we go and check some taps in the building, they're going to be hot. Boiler's come back on. That flow temperature actually could be set a little bit lower. It only needs to be set at sort of 65. It's been set nearly to maximum. But the reason the boiler's come on is because this flow temperature has dropped. So as we put the secondary return on, it's circulating around the building, and that temperature will drop. But that'll pick back up. It's actually a combi, this Wiesmann, but what you can actually 4-pipe these. But because they've not used the flow and return, they've used that would have been the return on the boiler. They've used that for cold fill, and then they've used the cold to feed the coil, and then they've used that would have been the hot they've used to feed the return on the coil. So I don't know quite why they've done it like that. I mean, because it's not feeding heating, you could have just gone for a systems boiler, but they've decided to do it that way. It's a slightly interesting way of doing it. I mean, it works, there's nothing wrong with doing it that way. It just means, oh yeah, it's got the Wiesmann cylinder stat, so it's got like priority hot water, but it only does hot water. Interesting way of doing it. Proper stinky, eh? This toilet's not fixed to the floor. I picked up some, well, I carry these in the van, these with, I don't know, pan fixing kits. The floor itself seems fairly solid. I think it's leaking as well, judging by the amount of water. So we'll get them mopped up. They normally leak out the back, these flush pipes. I'll get it mopped up. It's a timber floor, so I can just screw straight in. I don't know if they're stainless screws that are in it. I mean, no, that's why you shouldn't use brass screws. That's why you should use brass or stainless. They're just standard steel. These ones in here are stainless steel. I'll get mopped up. I'll probably seal around the bottom as well because it helps stick them down. Tighten the toilet seat up as well. And yeah, we'll get this one sorted. What I'll do is get all this dried up, and we'll give her a flush and see if she's leaking on the pan connector or anything. The pan wasn't central, or it was offset, or not straight, so we'll try and straighten it up a bit. It's leak down there. We'll put a new flush pipe down in there, but I can do that after it's screwed down, to be fair. We'll get it fixed to the floor, get it dried up, get it sealed. my advice is just put a piece of dry blue paper towel down and then flush the toilet a few times. I've sealed it to the floor with some clear, well, I used alcohol in. That toilet seat won't tighten up, so I'm going to have to leave it. The bolts have gone rusty on it, but the pan's all fixed down, which was my job to do. That's not what you think it is. I think that's just like mud off boots and stuff like that. Here, we'll just give that one more flush. I don't think anything's leaking. I think it's all fixed back down, so I think that's another job done. I did try wiping that off as well before I siliconed, but it don't come off. I don't know what it is. It's like paint. Anyway, you can only do what you can do. I'm going to end this video there. I've basically run out of time to edit it. It's like Sunday evening now, so I wanted to get this video out on Monday. I tried to upload Monday and Friday. I think there's enough content in here anyway. I don't want the videos to drag on for hours and hours and hours. Sometimes the shorter videos actually do a little bit better on my channel anyway. So yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll try and get you a video out for Friday, and yeah, we'll catch you all there.
Duschen!
No, you do shit.
Duschen!